Jessicat from Jessicat's Medi-Spa, and I am here with the beautiful, the vivacious, the kind of trippy sometimes, Shelton. What brought you through my doors?
I saw a post that you put up, and it was talking about not just getting quick results at the expense of health, but it was all about working in a way to increase the thickness, increase the health of the skin for sustainable beauty, for sustainable anti-aging. And I really liked the way that you framed that and the way that you approached beauty in general. That appealed to me.
It made sense.
Yeah, it did. It made sense to me. I was obviously looking for something. I was looking for something to... I've been seeing changes in my skin, things like that, that I wanted to address. But I looked at lots of different places and then when I read your approach of how you work, so from the ground up, I liked that.
Yeah.
And then I applied or sent a message through saying that I wanted to be a client, and you rejected me. We're like, no, we're not having you because you're too young.
And fabulous, I think I said.
Yes, that was the message, but it was still a rejection. So then I went and read some of your articles, or I'd happened to read some of your articles, and I was like, hang on a minute. In one of them, she says that the actual ideal time to start is from 40.
It is.
And I met that criteria.
I met it, so it didn't make sense, right?
I then sent another message saying, in such and such article that you wrote, you reference starting at this point as long as you are committed. I am at this point and I am committed. So I would like for you to reconsider.
And I did. And the rest is history.
And I have been coming regularly ever since.
She has. And Dee is so right. It's best to start at that age, really earlier. But I just find 35 to 45, that's a really tricky age group. We've got kids, we've got mortgages. We're usually racing from one end of the day to the other. Quite often those clients will come to me and barely get through their foundation package, maybe get through a next step, and it's just a bit all over the place with rescheduling and just making sure everything's kept on track. And homework, forget it. Forget it. I mean, it's hard, right?
Yes.
Yes. So Dee is a superstar, and she was determined, and you sent me quite a long message, yeah, basically stating her reasons and where she was at in life. But I think I read the first couple of lines and just went, yeah, you're in. You're good. You're in, girl.
Because the other things that I liked was I got a good feel from your energy and who you were. There was a lot of love for what you do and love for the people that you work with. And so I wanted to be loved. I didn't want to just be a number or on a conveyor belt of treatment. I wanted
to work with one person.
To work with a person, as a team, to get what I wanted.
And that's what we have been.
Yeah.
The ultimate anti-aging team.
Yep.
Yes. So what were the issues that brought you to me first? Were you seeing fine lines?
Yeah, a lot of lines. I just felt like I was looking tired, and
a little bit dehydrated.
Yeah. I did have a child that was waking me up.
Yeah, that didn't help.
Every pretty much hour of the night, so that did not help.
No.
That had accelerated how old I felt like I was looking, and
it's almost like there's a point, isn't there? There was you before, you can get away with things, fall asleep. I sure you don't, but fall asleep with your makeup on. I do more than I like to care to admit.
I wear very little makeup to try and avoid that, because
yes.
Otherwise I do.
But you get away with it, right? You bounce back when you're younger, and then all of a sudden the bounce isn't quite as bouncy.
Yes.
Yeah.
I had no bounce.
No.
Yeah. At that point there was no bounce.
Yeah. So through your first foundation package, what did you see?
I think, obviously that was quite a long time ago now, so when I look at the journey now, it's like a journey as a whole. But I remember being just pleased with how much more plump my skin was looking.
And it would have sucked in that hydration too.
Yeah, and I felt, again, I was not getting a lot of sleep around then, so a lot of my memory from specific those things can be a little bit blurry, but I was happy enough that I remember being that it was like a no-brainer and I was absolutely, definitely going to keep going.
Yeah. And you really wanted to minimise the need for things like injectables? Or...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
And I saw a photo, so for me, I should have brought it in actually, and then we could have shown it on the screen, but I've got a
Send it through.
I'll send it through and add it. I found a photo where I'm half asleep, I've got my eyes closed, my little one is laying on my chest, and you can just see how deep all the lines and things are. And when I look at my face now, like, I look so much younger than I did.
Yeah.
Well, how old is she now? She's just turned 7, so that would be 7 years ago.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
And isn't it amazing that we can do that? It's an incredible time.
Yeah. And that is with interrupted sleep. My little one didn't sleep till she was about 5, so she was up multiple times a night, and then if she wasn't waking me up, my older daughter would have nightmares. We were going through quite a difficult time. There was a lot of stuff going on, and then by the time all of them started sleeping, I'd forgotten how to sleep.
Okay.
So it took me about a year to retrain myself to sleep. So sleep is obviously is such a great thing.
It's
for
huge.
Beauty. It's so huge for anti-aging, for looking refreshed and rested. So I look at those results and go, okay, this is what I can see from that photo to now, and that's with me doing a lot of the wrong things, as in, not that I had much choice, you have to look after your kids.
Yeah.
But with very limited sleep. Oftentimes in those early days, nutrition was out the window.
Just whatever you can grab.
Dehydration, I wasn't drinking enough, so... Yeah, no, so to me, when I look at the journey, I look at that photo, I saw that photo and I was like, that to me encapsulates
where you were at,
where I was at, and where I'm at now.
Yeah, that's a beautiful journey.
We love that.
So we were able to improve overall texture because you can be a little bit prone to breaking out here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
You have some lines that really want to come through here, and we really minimise those.
Yes.
We can't freeze them, but we can plump them up to the point that if we wanted to, we could get just a tiny bit of Botox, maybe a couple of times a year, and that would rest the muscles. But that can sometimes result in a heaviness as well. I think you've experienced that.
Yeah. I tried that once or twice, and I always felt like it was just too heavy.
And for some people that happens no matter what practitioner you go to. It's crazy.
Yeah, because the lady was amazing and so highly recommended.
Yeah,
so many
and
other
very
people.
minimal.
And very minimal. Yeah, she was very happy to work with the smallest amount, but it did just always feel heavy.
Heavier, yeah.
I've had having that a couple of times to help rest the muscles because I've been frowning a lot during those years.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. A couple of times a year, guys. It's just don't do it to the point where you're going to atrophy the muscles. Paralysed muscles do not stay big, thick and strong.
Yeah, so I haven't done that now for, I think it would be almost...
A long time.
Yeah, quite a long time, maybe 7 months, 8 months. And then I've done like a lot of like the fascia release.
You have.
Yeah.
And that's made a huge difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, even things like one of the releases I was doing was like through the ears. It was so painful. I was like, it just helped me realise how much everything was pulling inside my face. So yeah, I've been able to, and you're a big encourager of all of those things, of the massage, of the fascia release.
That works beautifully in conjunction with the microcurrent muscle work we do here, and I don't think I've sent you.
No, I do. I have a microcurrent device at home.
Yeah,
Oh, is that
the muscle one that I do.
No, I don't have that one.
No, but you do your skin one religiously,
Yep.
which is beautiful. And the act of doing that massages.
Yes.
Yeah, but you do your myofascial on top of that, which
Yes.
is just mwah. But we've not sent you my myofascial release workshop, have we?
No.
No, which I did a couple of years ago and hardly anybody's watched, but we're pulling it out. And I think you'll like it because we get into the teeth too, like all through the gums and the lip. And like you said, you can feel it, like all through your hair. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it does make a big difference. Like where you're, and I notice a big difference from the microcurrent device as well. If I stick it on certain parts, it's like my eyebrow is much higher. I'm like, this is good. I quite like that.
Yeah.
I've also noticed when I use the microcurrent, I have a tendency to pick at things, which is also part of the reason why I think this kind of comes out, because something
Little
will come
monkey.
up and I will then...
But it's hard to not touch though too, right?
Yeah.
Maybe on the phone or something and you just...
Yeah, I find that quite challenging, and especially around my lips as well. But I will quite often, I don't know if we're supposed to use the microcurrent thing on your lips, but I use it over here and around the lips. And if I do that, it actually plumps it up enough that then I leave my lips alone. So it helps me manage that stress habit that I have.
That's incredible. All right, that's a new thing that we're going to include in our microcurrent skin routine, which I've just put up a new one on our private Facebook page, so you've just added to it.
Yep.
See, we are a team. We are a team.
I'm constantly going, I wonder if I can use it like this. Oh, if I put it here, this I can feel this bit of my head, or I can feel this, like how connected that everything is. Yeah, I think it's good to have that knowledge.
Yeah, that's fantastic. See, perfect client, yes, even though she's young and fabulous. How did you find with the treatments that caused healing? Guys, done a little bit of microneedling on the hand, so we held our first private group microneedling session on the weekend, so if you're wondering what's wrong with my hand, but walking around looking a little bit like this. How did you find that? You were never too precious,
No, I normally I'll time it so that I'm not going to be too active. There was one time where we pushed quite hard on one of the sessions, did the needling, did the HIFU, did the radio frequency. So
yeah, the Excelis, the really strong one, monopolar.
Yeah, so we did all of those and used it, because normally I actually heal very well. So I very rarely have to
use much of
the healing creams and stuff like that. I'm normally like, oh,
good.
We're all good. So I heal fast, and yeah, I even had surgery once, and by the time I was scheduled to go back in and take the bandage off, the bandage had healed to the skin.
So you heal a little bit too. So, I think I've said to you, stop healing so fast.
Yeah. So I do have, so I am, like I have that, but then that one time where you did all three and you were like, take it easy, and I was like, oh yeah. But then I had a date that night, so we may have had a very active night. And then the next morning I woke up and my face was round and I could barely see out of my eyes. And I looked in the mirror and I laughed, and Chris was a bit concerned. So and I was like, this is why Jessicat says take it easy for the past 24 hours. I have now learned my lesson. If we do this again, I will make sure that I take it easy for the 24 hours. It wasn't painful though.
No.
I just couldn't see very well. I looked like I'd had a big allergy reaction. My face was round instead of my normal shape.
When you got up and walked around though, it's decreased.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was fine. So mental note, ladies, it's not just the gym that we
Follow
need
the directions.
Yes, even when it comes to inside sports.
Yes. Anything that gets the blood flowing too much is obviously not.
And those sorts of events can sometimes go on for longer than gym workouts too.
It's true. So anyway, that apart from that one experience, which is probably fully self-inflicted.
Did I get a photo?
I can't remember.
No, it's not like you'd think of it though either. You just
no.
Oh yeah, Jess.
But I did look funny. Yeah. I was like trying to do all my draining. And let's just try and get some of it down a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit of cool.
Yeah.
Well done. How do you go with the self-care? We've got our little microcurrent device being shown off here with the hyaluronic and the conductive gel. How do you go? You were just mentioning that you are a fan of the microcurrent device.
Yep.
How do you go fitting that into being a busy mum with a business day to day?
I just find little moments where I also, to be honest, find that with this, if I press quite hard, quite firmly, across this bit here, I can almost do some of the fascia release with the microcurrent device, and I quite like that sensation.
Yes.
So when I wash, I will quite often wash my face, spritz the stuff on, put loads of the All-In Glow serum.
Yes.
And then I'll use that on top of that. So if I've wet my face, which I would have because I've washed it, it actually works really well.
Beautiful for myofascial release.
Even for the
just be careful with the glow serum, babe, because the vitamin C in it is an oil, which means that the microcurrent won't go through it.
Oh, okay. I can feel it though.
Yeah. It's just not going to be able to. The rule is with microcurrent, non-oil.
No oils. Okay. Don't do that.
But you'll be getting the myofascial release.
Yes.
So you just won't be getting the full benefit of the microcurrent. Potentially, you're pushing the serum sort of to the side, so maybe that's why some of it's getting through. But yeah.
I can feel it as long as my face is wet and I've washed it.
These ones are naughty though. They've got a little bit of EMS in them.
Oh, do they, for the muscles?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what you really want is the microcurrent.
Quite strong. Yeah.
You're a little hardcore beauty cat.
I just was like, whilst it's sitting there, I'm putting that on my face, so then and it's like becomes part of my routine. So I do sessions where I'm putting the gel on, but I won't normally do that in the morning.
No,
because
then
I'll
sticky.
Get too sticky. So that's normally a nighttime.
You're
thing.
pretty hardcore. If you go crazy with the rose intensive hydrating peptide spritz, you could potentially be fine using that. It's just going to zap you.
Oh yeah, I don't mind that.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Yeah.
Because I have actually used it with the spritz on its own as well.
Yeah, just go crazy
some
with
of
it.
the time. So yeah.
Yeah, and we've still got the hyaluronic too, if you ever want that. Yeah.
Yeah, I've still got some of the hyaluronic.
Cool.
But I use some of that as well. Yeah.
Awesome. And Dee's about to start doing regular microneedling at home as well.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, where do we have? Did we do that in the hair with you? Or?
So we did when you were teaching me last time. We did this. We did hands, and then I did a section through my scalp here. Yeah, just where you can feel that it's just not as thick as it used to be. Nice, which is very common as we mature, and sometimes can occur when different vitamin deficiencies occur as we mature. It's a fun game, isn't it? This life. So yeah, it can be really good. You've also got the red lead light cap. I do. I have a red light mat and I have a red light cap.
She's got a sleeping bag. You got a sleeping bag, don't you? Or just the mat?
It's the mat, but I often fold it over so that
you're little.
Works. Yeah.
Yeah, so you're a lead light burrito.
Yep. I have one of these ones as well, but my 15-year-old has stolen that, so...
that she can wrap around.
She tends to put it here because she's a singer, does musical theatre, so she quite often uses it around here to ease her tonsils and her throat.
And it works really well? Brilliant.
Yeah, she uses that a lot.
Which
is why it's no longer mine.
Yeah. Unfortunately. That was always a shared thing. Yeah. Anything of Mum's is shared.
Yeah.
Clothes, beauty devices.
I also have one of the vibration machines.
Yes, you've got a Hypervibe, don't you?
Yes. So I got the little mini version to use at home as well. That's very good. I like that.
There wasn't going to be no lesser device for you. No, you had to have the Hypervibe.
Yes.
Yeah, bone density. Dee does it properly. Yes.
Do you like my gadgets?
Yeah.
I like results.
Yeah. And you're also looking into the future.
Yes.
So if it's going to help with lymph drainage, if it's going to help with your circulatory system and all of that kind of shenanigans, why wouldn't I also go on to the future and daily sort of build up the bank as far as bone density? That's kind of the way your brain works, yeah?
Yeah, 100%.
Moving on into the future, Dee, she's taken on microcurrent muscle work. So she went from a skin-only client onto muscles and skin. And we are still building results, do you feel?
Yes.
Yes. So we're just going to continue to do that. And when we hit the 3-year mark with muscles, which I don't think we're far off, because I think the first year was mainly skin, and then we folded microcurrent muscle work. 3 years is where we hit the pinnacle of microcurrent muscle work, and then we will work to hold D in place. And there's certain times through the aging process where we lose fat off the face. There's nothing we can do about that. So we have to overdo skin thickening and muscle repair and rebuilding. So we're just going to keep on keeping on.
Yeah.
We'll also fit in treatments on the hands. Dee's going to back us up at home as well. And we'll make our way up the forearm and maybe even do some body work.
We've done work as well on the body as well, so we've done a range of different things.
How did you find that?
Yeah, that was good. I had a little bit of loose skin, not a huge amount, but I had a little bit of loose skin from having the 2 babies.
Yeah.
So that's a lot firmer. I also had an old belly ring that I pulled out that I wanted to get healed up, and so that's slowly
working well
too. So yeah, it's just the skin condition and.
Yeah, we're going to keep working on your tummy though, because we've worked out how we can do HIFU skin thickening and fat reduction treatments on the stomach whilst I'm working on face, neck and chest. So my girls are going to get that complimentary. Yes, it's a team effort. Team effort. So what's it like being a Jessicat beauty cat?
Oh, I love it. That's why I'm still here. I love coming here. I love that I can come and say, what about... And sometimes you'll say no. And then sometimes you'll be like, oh yeah, actually that could work really well. That would be a great idea. Or this, you're open to lots of things unless it's something where you've already looked into it and gone, that's not, I can't even, I know we've had a few conversations like that because there's a lot of things I come up with.
And you see out there, right? And there's been the odd occasion where Jessicat's been a bit of a grumpy pants, a bit of a control freak, and Dee's brought me something and I'm like, absolutely not. And then I'm like, no, you know what? It could work here, it could work there, but they're not doing it like that. And then we talk.
It's educational.
Yeah.
It's like you become educated in what you're doing, why you're doing it. I like understanding why I'm doing certain things because I think that helps you stick
to the foundations
when you understand why.
Yes.
And I like you have, again, back to that, the energy of who you are, you have very much a growth mindset. Even over the few years that I've been here, there are things I've seen you're never like, this is perfect, this is how it is, this is no change. If you discover something that you think is better, could help any of us more, could do a better job, you are straight onto it.
Yeah.
And you're experimenting, working, so it's constantly evolving. How can I do better? How can we do better? What can we do? Like when you just said before about working out ways that we can maximize the time that we're in here. Actually, you're laying there doing nothing.
Hold on to this and just help me to move it at intervals.
Yeah, which is cool. And it's maximizing the value and maximizing what we get. And it's fun.
And the more result you get, the more we build this trust. It's satisfying for both of us.
Yes.
Yeah, it's the way it should be. All right, we're going to sign off with a big meow.
Okay.
All right, you ready?
Ready?
Meow. Bye, guys.
Okay.